Herkese merhabalar. Yanımda FaZe'in AWP starı broky var. Thank you for accepting the interview and welcome me. For me, you are the guy who has ice in the veins, just like cold powder, you know? Because every time someone needs a critical clutch moment, you are the guy. And like, I feel like as an AWPer, even though people say that you don't impact the rounds, I feel like you are one of the most underrated players and you won the major in a very, very young age. But I want to ask about this. You lost two majors in 2024 and I feel like it started your downfall a bit, you know? Do you think how affected heart as mental?
Obviously, losing two majors, being in two finals in a row at the major is very hard. And then when you lose them, it's even worse. You know, if you win one, it would be not as hard. But if you lose both, it's very painful. As a team as well, you know, a team. We're in two major finals and we cannot finish it. It's also a bad feeling for the team, especially with being experienced already with winning a major. You want one more or maybe even three. It hurts the first few days when you lose the major, but after a while it's fine. But maybe it hurts to the heart, you know.
Did you blame yourself hard on anything or how do you cope with the mental health? Because like I feel like before the break, before the substitute things happened, I feel like you were playing a bit shaky, but after you came back so strong. Like what do you do, bro? How did you fix it?
Yeah, I think that we were not doing good as a team at the first season of this year. So each tournament we are losing some stupid rounds, and it just makes it worse for the team. You know, maybe someone doesn't believe as much anymore, or like when you keep losing. It's hard to, I guess, as a team to stay and believe. And yeah, I mean, after the break, I took a break. Didn't have this break in a long time. Been playing for FaZe for a long time. No break, only vacation. I mean, these player breaks, but they're not as long as this one. So this break was good for me myself, you know, to find myself again and come back stronger.
Like so far you came back stronger, even though the team results aren't the best so far, at least for the personality. Every casters, every fan are cheering way hype for you. And like I feel like you can be something, you can be very star of the team, but I feel like maybe because of the role in the FaZe, you are not shining enough. Because same happened on Yekindar as well, before Furia, you know. Do you think that, do you want to be the star or are you happy that being the underrated kid?
I don't care about being star. I think I care about, you know, playing good as a player. In the end, if you play good as a player, individual, the team is gonna play better. I just care about being more consistent than being a star player. I don't care being the star of the team.
So I want to ask a fun one. Do you ever banter in Latvian? And does people understand it in stages, in offline times?
Banter?
Trash talk in game, you know? You win a round, you get a clutch, you know?
No, not really. I don't. No, I usually just in English, you know, the team,
Okay.
so they understand. But I teach my team some words in Latvian. It's completely random words. It makes no sense. But I would, yeah, I don't say anything in Latvian. No.
So you know the classical meme. The guy clutches, he says, GG guys, I got the clutch, and like he shakes the water, you know, in his head. When you clutch it in big rounds, you know, in big finals, in major type of places, what do you feel inside? Like, do you want to scream and shout, I got the round, or like you are just as cool as a cucumber?
I mean, from the outside, maybe it looks like I'm a cool as cucumber, but inside, if it's a like very we needed this round, you know, or like it's a 1v4 clutch or something. I think the heart rate is always like you could feel that it's gonna try to jump out soon. Or I think it's important to stay calm after the winning round and not even raise the heart rate even higher. I think it's very important to relax and maybe even take a pause.
Yeah, that's smart. Since we are talking about the clutches, is there any clutch or any gameplay that you done and you cannot forget? You know, it's your peak memory for CS.
Maybe not the biggest highlight of my career, but I would say the 1v2 against Navi on Antwerp Major.
Yes.
So to close that map out, so it was not the craziest highlight, but it's a 1v2, and I think it was very important to close out the map.
Yes. Okay, so let's go into the more fun questions. Is there anybody who will gonna slam the desk, guys? Wake the fuck up. You know what we are doing. You know who's the rager of the team? Is it Neo? Is it Kerrigan? Is it or someone different?
I would say it's Carrigan. Maybe not the rager, but you know, he wants the team to play good and not be fully to be fully awake, not
Okay.
50%.
Then I'll ask something about kariyerinin as well. You guys took a pause. He gave the most weirdest strat ever. And did it ever work? And what was the strat? Do you remember it?
It's hard to say a weird shot, because every shot is how do I say it? There's no weird shot in the Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
I think that, at least in pro scene, maybe in matchmaking you play and you rush B with P90 or something.
Yeah.
But that, I think as a tier 1 player, coach or IGL or something, there's no weird call. I think any call is good, and if it works, it works.
Okay.
In the end, even if it's a bad call or like doesn't make sense, in the end you need to kill them to win the round. Even if it's the best call, maybe you don't win the round because they just kill you before you kill them.
Like, I want to go to a bit back to 2019, when you were just a FPL star. How did FaZe find you? How everything occurred, Like, when did you decide to become a pro, and when did you say, yes, I will gonna do this thing full time?
Yeah, I was in FPL, but also I was in a team before that, so I had some experience playing in like tier 2, tier 3. So yeah, I was playing FPL. They found me from FPL, but I had some experience playing in a team already. So funny enough, we qualified for New York with the team, and then I got asked to join FaZe as a trial, and they were going to New York as well. So it was like ESL 1 New York, I think, or something, and there's a smaller tournament as well, organized by ESL, I think, or something connected to ESL. So I would have been in New York no matter what. So yeah, when they asked me, it was, I don't know. I think Nico invited me on Steam. I was so confused what was happening, and then I was playing. Yeah.
Let's say you didn't accept the FaZe, and like you didn't want to become a pro player. What would you do right now?
Well, it's a good question because when I started playing, when I started taking Counter-Strike seriously, it was like when I was like 15, 16. I was grinding the game like for very long hours. So I didn't have anything else in my mind. So I'm kind of happy that it worked out in the end. So nothing. I didn't have any idea.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the game. But one question: what CS2 should fix right now?
Nothing comes to mind. I mean, maybe go back to ticker 8,
Yeah,
128.
yeah,
that's it. I guess. Not fuck the subtick.
Okay. Let's go for a bit good old times. 2022 Antwerp Major, your first win of a major. How did you celebrate, bro? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we won the major. Everyone's happy. I mean, we only won like multiple tournaments before that. Like we won Katowice and Pro League before that, I think. So we were showing good results going into the Antwerp Major, and then winning it was, as a player, this is what you dream of. And when it happens, you don't maybe, how do I say it? You don't realize how big of a moment it is at that moment. You don't enjoy it maybe as much as you should. So yeah, after that, I didn't do anything, not gonna lie, because I had like fight at 5 a.m. So I was just waiting in my room, where everyone else went to party. Yeah. So I was just waiting in my room for a fight.
Okay. Do you have any pre-game rituals? Something that you always brought in the scenes, or music that you constantly listen?
I don't have anything, to be honest. Maybe it's what is it called? Maybe if we keep winning a game, like if we win a match, I use the same jersey,
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so
nice.
sometimes when we go to the final, back then it didn't smell that good.
Let's hope then your jersey will gonna stink
Yeah.
in this tournament, bro. I want to ask you this: what do you do outside of the CS? Like, I know you are a very busy person with the whole back-to-back tournaments, but what do you do to relax? Do you have any hobbies? Do you collect some things?
Yeah, I try to, after the break, I started try to eat more healthier, work out. Also play chess a bit, but not as much as I used to. That's pretty much it.
Okay. I want to ask you this. What do you think about jet lag and the competitive schedule? I feel like it's too many back-to-back tournaments, and I feel like it hurts players more than it seems.
I mean, in the end, it's the team deciding which tournament they want to go to. If jet lag is, how do I say?
Overrated?
No, I mean it's worse in different countries. Maybe if you go to China, it's a bit worse than maybe USA. But it also depends what time you sleep. If you before you can fix it at home already if you want. You can go to sleep earlier or later to stay up and not sleep during the day when you arrive in that country. I think that's the most important thing.
Okay. Last two questions. If you could delete one map and add a new map, which maps that you will choose to delete and add?
So add one and remove one?
Yes.
I would remove overpass, I think. And add cash.
Okay, everybody says cash. I talk with Vitality, they say cash, everybody says cash. I want to ask a long, small question. You came as a kid in FaZe and now you are mature, you know? And like, it's always been Kerem and Ray. How they impact you as a human being and as a player?
Yeah, I mean, I played the train for a long time, since 2019. And then Finn joined Carrigan. The time has gone very quick, I would say. This 6 years, 7 almost soon. Or it's 6 now, exactly. So you don't even realize how fast you change as a person. It just happens, and yeah, it's very hard to describe exactly what thing happened that just helped me I was a shy young kid, and now I'm very open.
Well, that's it. Thank you for coming and thank you for the answers. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Yanında Broky vardı. Kendisine bol şanslar diliyorum turnuvada. Umuyorum ki çok güzel geçer. Görüşürüz. Skins Monkey'de eşyalarınızı kolaylıkla takaslayabilir, yeni eşyalar elde edebilir, hatta ücretsiz bir şekilde çekilişlere katılabilirsiniz. LEGOCAN kodunu kullanarak ilk takasınıza 5 dolara varan bir bonus. Bununla birlikte kalmadan yine LEGOCAN kodunu kullanarak ilk para yüklemeniz değil, her para yüklemenize özel olarak %30 yerine 35'e varan bir bonusa da sahip olabiliyorsunuz. Bunların dışında günlük, haftalık ve aylık olarak da çekilişlere buradan kolaylıkla ulaşabilirsiniz. Hem açıklamada hem de sabitlenmiş yorumlarda var. Sponsor oldukları için teşekkür ederim.